singers, instrumentalists, composers, and arrangers. The 34th Biennial Trinidad and Tobago Music Festival is on. Come showcase your talent at the first ever virtual edition from March 15th to April 29th, 2022. Registration ends January 31st. For details, visit ttmusicfestival.org. Be part of a virtual musical celebration and our tradition of excellence.
Well, that's right. The Music Festival 2022 is on, the first ever virtual edition. This morning I have with me the chairman of the Music Festival Association, Mr. Justin Murray, with us to share a little bit about the Music Festival. Good morning to you, Mr.
Good
Murray.
morning. Happy New Year.
Same
Happy
to
festival.
You. How are you doing?
Mr. Raucous Remy, out of the shadows. Yes, I'm keeping up with you.
Yes. Well, I appreciate it very much.
Yes, I'm from St. Mary's, you know.
Yes, well, I know I was, since that article came out, the amount of old boys that have been reaching out.
I know old boy, I'm sorry. You all had to change that name,
students, sorry. The amount of past students.
Yeah, this old boy thing.
Sorry, my humblest apologies.
No,
sir.
not at all, not at all. I am what I am.
But I want to keep up with you and the music festival. So, I mean,
Yes.
for people who may not know, maybe some Jamaicans who came into the country and not too familiar with the music festival, can you give us a little bit of the history of the music festival?
All right, so the Trinidad and Tobago Music Festival is now heading to its 34th biennial edition. Right away, biennial, every 2 years, you're talking at least 68 years of festivals.
Right.
And to be held fairly regularly, except for the odd endemic and other matters. The last festival we had, of course, was in March, was in 2020.
Right.
Ended prematurely, as everybody knows. That was
because it started in March, right?
No, yes. It started in March.
Started in March, so
and
it had to
ended on Black Friday.
Right.
13th of March. We can all remember that.
Yes.
In the days when the Greek alphabet was still, they were still doing alpha. We're now a little further down.
No, it was just COVID-19.
It was just COVID-19.
There was no variants yet. Yeah.
And then we got into Greek, right?
Yeah.
So we a lot of soul searching. So what we had to do with that festival, we ended it up with different regional sort of prize giving awards, North, South Tobago, and then of course the process immediately started about charting the then present, or the never-ending present, which was the future, about what to do about 2022. So we
started planning for 2022 and 2020.
Yes, I mean, provisionally. Cool. Yeah, you have to. And then we did 2 huge stakeholder sessions, music enthusiasts, teachers, and everything. At first, our optimistic ideal was that we were going to have a hybrid festival, which would have been, some offline. And you know what? Our festival has needed that. You always have to look at COVID through the eyes of what is now possible, what has to be changed, what has to remain as the change. By the time we reached the second stakeholder session, we decided, you know what? We need to do a festival that's totally virtual. Now, our festival has always been one for juniors, and there's a huge uptake of juniors, anybody between the ages of 17 and 19.
Right.
And then the open classes, 7 until.
Right.
So our first major decision was, where's the thrust of this festival going to be? Is it going to be juniors who are hardly meeting, interacting with the very important music teachers at schools, or is it just going to be open? We said, look, we're going to take a plunge and we're going to be optimistic, yet realistic, and say, yes, we're going to have a festival for the juniors and the open classes as well.
Okay.
And we decided that this particular model would then, though, have to be along COVID protocols, which meant we have had everything from solos, duets, trios, large ensembles. We immediately eliminated large ensembles.
Right.
We said solos, duets, trios, quartets. Sorry, we have to eliminate all of that to just become a solo performance festival.
Okay, so no duets.
No duets, no trios. We cannot be seen as trying to encourage those type of collaborations when the atmosphere is unseen.
Yeah.
Plus, it's a time for people to, to sharpen their solo work over time. That's COVID is good for that.
Yeah.
Sharpen your solo skills so that when the time comes when things are more quote-unquote relaxed, then you can start working with others as well. But you have to have your own skills. And there's nothing that sharpens your skills like a competitive music festival. I am a product of the music festival.
So many people
Yes,
I have been encountering. So I heard Nessa Preppy apparently was part of the music festival back in the day
lots
as well.
of people. I mean, the Kesses, everybody. We have been a part of the festival. And so we are trying to prepare the next set of musicians, and people say, well, why classical? We do have a mixture of classes. We have classical classes, we have rhapsody, we have calypso, we have folk, we have things related to jazz, and yes, rhapsody incredibly important. We've been trying to get it going, and we hope we will get going, you know, with sadly with the passing of Brother Resistance. We have calypso because we're celebrating Kitchener's centenary, right? On Easter Monday, Kitchener will be 100.
Yeah,
so those are important there. And we have our classical underpinnings as well, because the classical arts, among others, does help with every other type of artistic endeavor. So that's what the festival is going to be. It's going to be totally virtual.
Right. So how can people who still want to be a part of it, hearing about it for the first time now, how can they be a part of this virtual festival?
ttmusicfestival.org.
Right.
Once you get on to ttmusicfestival.org, you follow from the landing page, and it will tell you everything. There's the entire syllabus, which has been uploaded. Everything is virtual. It will tell you how to enter. And of course, we're doing it by videos. In the first instance, there will be, people will do their own videos. Everything, once you have a phone,
right,
you can upload a video. We have given specific guidelines on how best to market your particular talent within each of the classes. We upload, we adjudicate, and then the top 3 persons in each class will then be invited to come to our hub, which we're still negotiating, by appointment. And
therefore, proper recording.
And they will do a proper recording. Of course, we're also doing it because we want to broadcast it on places like, you know, the TTTs, you know, the culture people, and elsewhere, and online. But it will also give that sense of the technicalities will be out of the way. Everybody, there'll be peer technicalities.
Yeah. So then my question is, are the judges going to be judging the edited footage, or are they going to be judging the live recording?
All right. So in the first instance, our local adjudicators, who are drawn from all of our tertiary institutions, both present and retired, including, of course, my own place, UE, COSTAT, USC, and UTT. So there's a panel of adjudicators with their specialties will be adjudicating, and then the persons who record the top 3 in each case will be adjudicated by 2 final adjudicators. Those videos will then be adjudicated, you could almost as a recording, but in sort of real time, and then those performances, followed by the adjudication, the announcement of winners, will follow, all online. But not live. We are pre-recording and then uploading.
So you're packaging, uploading, and the judge is going to judge the uploaded piece?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Well, I mean, this is going to be fantastic. I think you should definitely want to be a part of it. The deadline for submission?
The deadline is in 5 days time, the 31st.
Yeah, the 31st.
Right? Yes, we've been pushing that the entire set of January that we've been doing it. We have normally done things before, we've extended before, but now we're down to the 31st. And then, but people still have after that, because people have been panicking. When I do the 31st, do I have to upload my video right away? No. You have 6 weeks until the 15th of March to upload your videos.
Which video? This is the
initial set of submission videos.
So you just have to apply by the 31st?
You apply by the 31st.
And you have until the 15th of March to upload?
Yes. So people should not panic and say, oh my goodness, I need, no.
You have time to practice, to rehearse, to get it right, to record it.
Multiple takes. You know,
how much takes do they get after that first part? After you get through the first part of it and you get to where they come into the hub?
When they come to the championships?
Yeah.
No, well, we record, and basically it's going to be like a performance. We will set you, we'll get you with the 1 take. And even the videos that you do, you have to submit 1 take. No editing.
No editing.
No going into the studio and touching up.
You mightn't find out if it's a good editor they hire.
If it's a very good editor, we will say hats off to you and we want to hire you. All right? Yeah.
Mr. Murray, I want to thank you so much for joining us this morning. And I want to encourage each and every one of you who are interested in the Music Festival 2022, the 34th edition, that you can head across to ttmusicfestival.org and sign up to be a part of it, or you can just sign up, go to the website and get more information.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Mr.
Thank you so much. This has been wonderful.
Agreed. Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll talk soon. All right, guys, we take a quick break and we come back with more inside the Now Morning Show. Stick around.